Hello. Hi, everybody. Wonderful that you're here, especially for the community that has been here regularly. Great to see you again. And for the newcomers, my name is Susie Valentine, and today we're going to do some psychic readings. So we will do readings for questions that have been submitted either previously through the form or live. And at the end, we will do a channeling of the Zaladian starseed. Now, I'm a Theta Healing master instructor. I'm also a spiritual teacher. I do psychic readings for people and I channel starseed energy or extraterrestrial energy. So I do these free psychic readings because at the beginning of the year, the Zaladians came to me and said the community is going to need more support. There's times that things are lots is changing. And they invited me to do these free psychic readings to give you a little extra support if it aligns with you. All right. I use the Theta Healing technique for doing the psychic readings. What I will do is I will connect to source energy, then I will scan your energy, and I will just let you know what I'm picking up in the energy. I'm not doing any diagnosis. I'm not doing anything that, like, if you have any medical things, you need to go to the doctor. This is not a replacement, let's say it like that. For any medical things, I'm not giving any advice, things like that. But what I can do for you, what can be incredibly helpful, is to scan your energies, let you know what I actually pick up in the energy, and that can really shift things in your energy field or bring you onto your next steps. Okay, I'm going to start with the questions in the chat, and then we will do questions that have been submitted. Everybody can ask questions. If you want to ask a question, go to susievalentine.com and you can ask your question there for next week. Okay. Hi, what am I? So this is for Serena Mila. Hi, what am I unaware of in my current relationship with TJ, and can do a healing cleanse for this connect? And can you do a healing cleanse for this connection? Thank you. Let me have a look, Serene. Okay. When I scan your energy and relationships energy, it's I'm being guided by Creator to let you know that, like, a relationship is almost like a mirror of your energy. People you're in relationships with often are mirrors of the energy you're sending out. That's what you're getting back. So if you love the relationship where you're in, then that really flows for you. But if you're not enjoying certain parts of your relationship, which is with most people the case, it's almost like a mirror of some of the beliefs you can look into, some of the topics to look into. And do a little bit of inner work around. Okay, so yeah, so anything that kind of you're getting a little bit itchy, or you're getting a little bit annoyed, or you're not really enjoying from your relationship, that's really for you the points to kind of sit with and say, okay, connect to your heart and ask, like, why is this happening? Why am I attracting this? Because everything we experience in life, on some level, consciously or subconsciously, we are attracting, right? It's our energy vibration that is a match with that other vibration, so that it can actually experience in your life, that it can come into your life. So what I'm hearing here, it's not about other people needing to, like, resolve it for you. What I'm being really shown by Creator is it's time for you to go within and for you to go, like, hey, what do I feel good about, and why is that happening? And that's wonderful. And where are the challenges here, and why do I feel that way? Why is this coming on my path? And allow yourself to come up with more truthful answers, or the most truthful answers possible. You can write them down. You can just speak them out loud for yourself, whatever works for you, right? And that can really start shifting things in your relationship, because the more honest you are, the more things will open up for you. And it doesn't mean that you need to be direct, brutal, aggressive, or anything like that. It's more like the self-honesty, right? With how you feel, what's happening in your life. Okay. I'll do a few downloads for you. And these are Theta Healing downloads. You can say yes to them. Anybody who's watching this, either live or the replay, can say yes to it. It's just like a little download of energy. And if you resonate with it, you can say yes and you can receive it. And I will witness it for you. So can the Creator show you what it feels like, and that it's safe to be honest with yourself? That you can be honest with yourself without losing faith, without being ashamed, without losing face. And it's almost like being truly honest feels almost alien in your energy field. And it's almost about, okay, let's have a look. What's the right thing to do the downloads here then, to make this a little easier? Can the Creator show you what it feels like to be honest with yourself from an energy of unconditional love, from an energy of compassion, from an energy of self-care, from an energy of loving yourself and being there for yourself without judgment? What that feels like, that is possible, and that it's okay for you. Would you like that? That feels a lot lighter. Yeah. Okay, I hear it's opening the path for you to do some of that self-exploration. And I think you will enjoy that awareness. Avoid any judgment, because we are all humans. We all have our lower vibration and our higher vibrations, and that's okay. That's almost like the beauty of being you and being us as we are. So, and like, do that without judgment, yeah? Okay. I hope that has helped you, Serene. Vanilla and Pie. Hi. A scan please for releasing the cyst on my left ovary with healing and bringing in healthy ovaries and fertility. Also, will my partner and I have 1 or 2 kids one day? Thank you. Okay, the first thing that I'm hearing around the number of children, it really depends on what kind of parallel reality you choose. Like, on some level, like, okay, let's take a step back. On a higher level, everything is an illusion, and your energy, your soul is going into the life to experience certain things. But it doesn't mean it's only this reality it's in. There are millions and billions of parallel realities happening all at the same time. And the soul's energy is kind of expanding constantly into other parallel realities. And then depending on where your vibration is, where your energy is, living that reality. Doesn't mean when you start in this reality that you would never shift parallel realities, because subconsciously we're doing it all the time, every single second. And this might be completely new. Just feel into it, how this relates to you. And I'm okay with it if people don't relate to that. That's totally fine. And what I'm seeing is, like, depending on the, like, yeah, you resonate with it, huh? Yeah, I see. Depending on the belief work you do, depending on the inner work you do, you're choosing your own parallel realities that you're stepping into. And in some of them you have children, and in others you decide not to have children because you already have hybrid children. Okay, what are hybrid children? And a lot of people don't know this, some might be aware. But hybrid children are basically children that have a mixture of DNA from humans and extraterrestrials. And some of them might live on Earth, others might not live on Earth. But there's almost like some of the parallel realities where you choose not to have children. It's almost like you're satisfied already because you have your hybrid children. That you are consciously or unconsciously aware of. So it's more of a conscious choice what you want. Let me have a quick look around fertility. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go with it. There's just confirm you're a Theta healer, right? I'm pretty sure you are, but it would be very helpful if you confirm that in the chat with me. Do some Theta healing belief work around having to give your children away to extraterrestrials. 99% are very good extraterrestrials. They really have humanity, humanity at heart. They want the best for humanity, and then there's like tiny fraction of extraterrestrials that have a slightly different energy. And what I see here is like one of the things that's blocking their fertility is the fear of having to give your children away to extraterrestrials that don't have the best interest for humanity at heart. So do a little bit of belief work around that, and you can start feeling things shifting most likely then. So that you have more, and you can do some belief testing around that, and that you that when you have children, you can keep your children here on Earth without having to give them away. Okay, I hope that helped. Sparkles 11. Hey Susie, can I have a scan please on family harmony and balance between personal time and time with my parents? I feel very conflicted. Okay, Sparkles 11. It's really feeling like you are in this process of learning more healthy boundaries on how you can have balance with yourself, whereby you can satisfy your own needs whilst at the same time also maintaining great relationships with your parents. A book that is great with that, from Suzanne Jeffers, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. She has a really lovely writing style about how to set healthy boundaries and things you can say to be able to set healthy boundaries instead of rejecting people. Actually saying, hey, I love being around you. I love coming over. I love spending time with you. But sometimes I feel I need some time for myself. And this is one of these moments. Therefore, I've decided to now spend some time for myself. And next week or in a couple of days, we can reconnect again. So setting boundaries in a loving way, setting boundaries in a way whereby you keep the harmony and peace. But what I see very clearly in your energy is you are learning on how to set boundaries so you can have more balance in your life. And you're actually well on that path, well on that way already. Keep going, keep listening to your intuition, keep going, and you'll get there. You'll find your way. Okay, there's also a second message there. I don't have a lot of time to see them. I feel guilty and sorrow for not seeing them often. Yes, okay. This is something to go into, do a bit of the inner work, and really go and ask yourself, why do I feel guilty? Why do I take that lower vibration upon me? And often it has nothing to do with your parents or anything else. It might be a completely different topic that actually comes up. And do a little bit of investigation there. Like, why are you holding on to this energy? Why do you allow this energy to be there and impact your energy around sorrow and guilt? So then it can shift for you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, sweet fairyish. Yes, a question has been submitted. I'm unemployed and recovering from the autoimmune disease. I want to work for myself, but don't know which direction to take. Will I soon find a career aligned with my soul that brings abundance, please? Okay. When I scan your energy, it's very similar to the previous week's it's about doing more of the inner work. Like the inner work is not a one-time event or two times event. I'm pretty much doing inner work almost on a daily basis for years already. And it doesn't mean it has to be hard. It doesn't mean it has to be long. Sometimes there are a couple more intensive periods, but then it kind of quiets down, and then a while I do not much at all. But it's something that it needs to be part, like it will really help if it's part of a daily routine or if part of like a lifestyle routine. It shouldn't take over, but if you do it for 15 minutes a day, it starts shifting bit by bit, and it has like a cumulative effect and a compounding effect. And that is really could really help you to do more of the inner work in a consistent way. Whatever area in your life you feel like you want to shift or change. But also, what I get is, yes, you can do stuff for yourself, but it takes a long time, and it takes perseverance, and it takes a lot of effort to set things up properly, to make a good living out of it. People underestimate it all the time. And they think it, for when you're successful in it, they think it goes easily, but there's a lot of hard work and time that goes into these things. It doesn't mean you can't do it, but what I do see is having some employment that gives you stability, that gives you income, that isn't so stressful, but that you can still enjoy, might be easier for you to just find the balance, might be easier for you to start with as a stepping stone, instead of going directly in the uncertainty of setting up an own business or doing like this kind of work for yourself. So what I'm being guided here is consider employment that feels aligned for you, and there is resistance in your energy field against employment, that can create to show you what it feels like to have employment that you can enjoy, that is possible, and how much joy you can get out of employment, and how much of a community feel, and how much beautiful relationships you can get out of employment that you enjoy, and what that feels like, and that is possible for you. Would you like that? And anybody else who's like this can also say yes. Breathe, please. Breathe the energy through. Yeah. And that you're allowed that certainty and security of employment. And the joy you can get out of it. Like there's a real thing there in your energy field that it almost isn't certain how to get joy out of employment. Okay, can we complete any vows as energetic contract that you can only do employment that is approved by your parents, approved by your family, that's approved by your family members or friends or community? Can we complete that now? And send it into Creator's Light. And anybody else who wants that can also say yes to that. Breathe again, please. And now can we show you what it feels like to follow your curiosity, follow your excitement, and have employment in that direction so you can enjoy it, have fun with it, grow there, and be more of your true self, and what that feels like, that it is possible and allowed. Would you like that? Yeah. Your energy field really picks it up easily. Yeah. So set the intention, what you're looking for from employment and what you can offer as well. Yeah. I feel that will bring a bit more balance. And then obviously it's also about taking the action. Taking the action, going out, having some conversations, do something slightly outside of the box that can be perceived very positively, to let you stand apart from the crowds in a positive way. Okay. And thank you for this question, Sanji, because this is not only for you that's helping you. Other people are also going to benefit from this answer. Okay. Just reading your messages quickly. I will do the inner work, bring abundance in my life. I hope I can find a new job that brings an income. There's resistance as my previous jobs didn't bring me joy. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's very true. I don't know how to get joy out of employment. I feel like a slave at all my previous jobs, and I don't know which direction to go into. So we just completed this valid energetic contract for you. And we brought in the joy energy. So we gave yourself receptors to experience more of the joy energy if you want to. And see how that goes. Set your intention what you'd like to experience, what you'd like to contribute in employment, and then allow that divine energy to work for you. Yeah, to make you an energetic match. Okay. And just back on Sparkles 11. Thank you, Susie. This is new for me, so we'll work on boundaries. Perfect. Navni and Pi. Oh my God, that's so true. Protective of my future kids. Yes, thank you very much. You're very welcome. Yeah, very good. Okay. Just cleansing the energy again. Next person, Alice. Hi, lots of blockages coming up with the house. We tried to buy. Will it be resolved so we will live there, or better to look for another house? Let me have a look. Okay, this is what I'm getting, and you might be better able to interpret this. Like what I'm getting from creators, like lots of energetic changes happening, things happening beyond comprehension of humanity that is more on a galactic level. Your guides are protecting you from this. That's why this house purchase is taking longer. You have to be patient around this. Everything that's happening, it's almost like a protective mechanism. Moving to another house, it feels a similar process will happen. And then I asked about what about renting, and it might be a better option short term. But again, this is not any advice. This is just some of the energy that's coming through. Let me have another look just from the scanning of the fields. Okay, what I hear is be patient. It will unfold for you the way it's meant to unfold for you. But support and guidance and protection is there energetically. I hope that helps. Yeah. It also feels like short term, something else can open up. Are you guys interested in moving abroad or living abroad for a while or traveling abroad for a while? I feel like something in that direction also has a possibility. Yeah, feel into it, and there's no decision required right now, but just feel into these options. Okay. Just going to the chat, lots of other extra things. You're very welcome. Lola, okay. Hi, Susie. I've been quite sick, and also menstrual cycle has been off the last months. I wonder what is behind it besides medical points. Maybe I'm missing something. Okay, yeah, very good. I'm not diagnosing, I'm not giving any medical advice, but I can have a look in the energy field. Okay, in the last period, it feels like you've overstretched in certain areas a little bit, and you've gone beyond your natural boundaries in order to deliver, in order to support, in order to not to feel like you're not disappointing. And it's kind of catching up a little bit with you. It's the body saying, hey, you're going too far. You need to take a step back. Your energetic field is also shifting into this newer vibration, this higher vibration, whereby it's not about the amount of tasks or like doing as much as possible. It's much more around energetic work, drawing things in through intention, allowing things to unfold through synchronicities, so that you can you can achieve the same in like this amount of time versus this amount of time by constantly taking action. So your entire aura, your entire energetic field is almost like recalibrating to this higher vibration, to this new energy that's happening on Earth, to these bigger shifts that are happening on Earth. Okay, there are a couple of downloads that are very important, and I think this will be beneficial for quite a few people. And it is about taking on energy of others, especially during these big energetic shifts that are taking place on Earth over this period of time. Can the Creator show you what it feels like to rise into this higher vibration? That it's safe to rise into this higher vibration without needing to be ill? What it feels like to take plenty of rest and to live in harmony with yourself and the world, irrespective of what's happening on Earth, irrespective of what's happening in the universe? When you like that, just say yes. And breathe again, please, to let this energy shift. Good. Okay. The energy field, when I scan your energy field, there's a very strong energy of nobody is allowed to stay behind. Everybody has to come with. Nobody can stay behind. I need to be there for the ones who stay behind. And there's almost like this doubt of, should I stay behind to help them? And when you are trying to do that, basically you're lowering your vibration to be an energetic match for the people that are not necessarily there yet. And that's very, can be very draining, can be taking a lot of energy out of you. But actually, when you stay in your energy, that higher vibration, you can shift so much more, because you can be that hand energetically to rise them up or to help them rise themselves up, because everybody needs to do this themselves, right? While staying in your own energy. That's going to be super important, not to lower your vibration, to be able to match people that are struggling a little bit, but to actually keep your vibration high, expand that field so people can lift, like use that positive divine energy to also rise up. And the more people can rise and rise and rise, it will have a bigger impact and a more positive impact when you do it that way. Does that make sense? Okay. So can Creator show you how to support the people you are meant to support, you desire to support, you desire to be there for, without lowering your vibration, but by instead staying in your higher vibration and rising in your vibration? Is that okay? And what that feels like, that is safe and that's allowed, without being fearful for the judgment of others, without attracting judgment of others. Would you like these? And anybody else who feels this resonates with them can also say yes. Okay, can we now complete any vows, those energetic contracts that you need to stick with old methods? Because that's the way you've always done it because that's what you've agreed to? Can we complete all of that and show you how you can be guided by newer, higher vibrations, benevolent energies to evolve, to innovate, and to rise and to make a bigger impact on the earth and to humanity and the beings overall? An impact of peace, harmony, inner growth, being your true self, authenticity, and the impact of letting your voice be heard because like there's a big audience waiting. And that's also like it's impacting your energy because there's a fear of that. So there needs to be some cleansing and belief work done around it, your voice being heard. Okay, can we do the downloads that I said before? Is that okay? Okay. And now for everybody who wants it, what it feels like to be a true self, that you're allowed to be a true self, and that it's safe to be a true self. Would you like that? Beautiful. Okay. All right. No, this is for Ella, like Alice's response. No, we would like to stay and try to buy a house that's much more suitable than the current house. No need to move, but just wish it didn't. I don't like our current house, but thanks for checking in, Susie, and we'll see how it unfolds. Yeah, let's see how it unfolds. It feels there's a very strong protective energy there, so it's there for a reason. Yeah. Okay. You're welcome, Lola. Let me do a couple of other ones from the that have been submitted. So we're going to start with Joelle. In what type of career or work will I feel most joy, freedom, and fulfillment? Thank you always. Okay, Joelle, the first thing I hear is it's not for anybody else to decide, it's for you to decide where you're going to find your joy and fulfillment and what career path you'd like to explore. Things that seem to be really flowing with your energy is things with animals, things that are artistic, creative, especially with your hands, something creative with your hands. And the spiritual work, the inner work is also something that's actually like on some level calling you. I don't know if that's a career path, but it's calling you to go into that direction to discover more around yourself. Now, the first thing that's coming up that I'm seeing in your energy field is like, but how are you going to make money with these things that you just said? I've got no clue about that. When you follow your joy, follow your excitement, opportunities will open up, whereby plenty of abundance will flow into your direction, will flow your way. But don't be naive. Don't give up things without having something new that is generating it for you. It's like a smoother transition whereby bit by bit things change. It's not like a cut and then a complete change. It's like bit by bit, keep that old energy and income flow if you can. And then start exploring. I also see that you need to try a couple of things before something like the things that you try will help you to understand and find what truly resonates with you. Yeah? Okay. Okay. I hope that helped. Verity. Hi, Susie. Would love guidance on finding the right living situation, please. Thought I'd found the perfect place in a fun community, but the house is damp and slightly moldy. Thank you. Verity, you found this house, and the situation that the house is in, because it's actually like an activator for more inner work, for more belief work, and it brings up more of that resentment energy that's ready to be shifted, ready to be changed, and needs to be looked at. So what I hear is do some Theta Healing belief work around resentment. Make a list of everybody you think you might resent. You might want to go through your phone list or your email list and just test on any level, on any language, I resent this person. On any level, on any language, I resent that person. And you might test 500 people and you might have resentment against like a couple of hundred. Even people that you love and feel like you wouldn't have it, because subconsciously we hold so much resentment and it's ready to be shifted. Like when you shift enough resentment, that living situation will change. Mold usually represents that there is resentment that being held on to and it needs to be shifted. And when you shift enough of that, usually something will happen that will either the house gets renovated or you find something else or something else opens up that takes you out of that energy because you've shifted and you've done the inner work. Yeah. So the message here is really like clear the resentments. Okay. Then we have Jenny. What should I do to help with my digestive system? And do I have an ulcer or lesion somewhere? Okay. We don't diagnose. I can't tell you if you have an ulcer or lesion somewhere, but I can have a look into your energy field to see what's happening with your digestive system. Okay, Jenny, what I pick up in the energy, it's like on some level, you know that certain things aren't going in alignment, aren't in energetic alignment, but you're still eating them. And I'm almost being shown as like you need a bit of detox from that. And okay, so what the picture that I'm getting is, have you got that? Some people have it. I have it as well, but have you got it when you pick up an item and you feel into the energy of that item? Your body your cells start responding like, I like that, or I really dislike that. Like, for example, if I pick up like, I don't know, Nutella in the grocery store, my tummy directly goes like, oh, I don't like it. And I can feel it in my body. I have to put it back because it doesn't want to be eaten. My body directly responds to that. And I feel like I'm being shown like you holding some things and feeling into it. Is this helping my body or is this not helping my body at the moment? And it's almost like listening, really taking the items. Is this right for me or not? And it doesn't mean that it's going to be forever the same answer, but it feels like it's it needs some more care. And there's some certain products that you are consuming, you're feeling that are not right for you, and you need to take this out. If you're energetically or intuitively feeling, or even like if your body responds that it's not right for you, just don't eat them for a little bit and bring more balance into your body. Then your body is really like looking for some leafy greens. Feels like you're eating protein, but like a couple of eggs can really help as well. Some fatty fish. Yeah, and some vegetables that are like unsprayed, more organic type stuff. Because we might not see the amount that has been sprayed on the fruit and veg, but it's a lot. And it's like one of these silent things that is going in the body and can really have an impact on the body. This is what I'm being shown for you in particular. See if this resonates. And Yeah, see if this resonates for you. All right. Okay, Alice, let me just quickly answer this. I'm moving out of my Amsterdam apartment as I've been living in Den Bosch with my fiance. Should I find storage for my furniture as the new house will take too long, or better sell it or something? It's your choice. It's almost like, what do you want? Would you like to keep it, then put it in storage for a little while? If you like, I don't like, feel which pieces of furniture you really get a good vibe from, you really energetically resonate with, keep those. And the ones that you're not getting like this beautiful connection energetically with, let those go. But again, it's your own choice, but that's what I'm picking up right now. Okay. Oh, cool. I would like to have a little help with my divine timing. Need little guidance to get some clarity. Many thanks. Oh, cool. What I'm being shown is you need to get yourself a notepad and pen or a laptop whereby you just can regularly write things. Feels like you need to start writing. You need to share some more of the thoughts, of the energies. You need to write some things down. Whenever you have that hunch, whenever you have that energy, people will be interested in what you have to say and what you have to share and the energy that's coming out, especially mothers with children. So it feels like you need to start writing and let go of who, like, will people enjoy it, what are people going to say. It's almost like it's a stepping stone with your writing stuff. Every time you grow in things, and it might be that the first couple of things that you write might just be for you, or might not go viral, or like be published. That's all okay, because you need to go through that process of writing, understanding your energy, feeling your vibes, and being able to translate these processes of energy into words, into texts, and play with that. Because then when things evolve and there are other things coming on your path, you can write about it and you have that process and that routine set up. That's what I'm being shown. Okay. Then, okay. There is a question from Clara that says, "Hi, Susie. For the Ziladians, can they share their view on 3i Atlas, please? Also, any energy update or changes with the upcoming spring equinox?" Before this session, I actually connected with them briefly and I said, "Is this something to share in this session?" And they said no. So I will answer your question. I will ask the Ziladians to answer your question, but it will be during a Ziladian reading that I'll do later this week. I will make sure that question gets asked, but not for this particular session. Yeah? Okay. Very good. Now we're through the questions for today, and we're going to invite the Ziladians in to do a little bit of channeling for us, to share a bit of the information they find important to share at the moment. And we're going to see what's coming through. Okay, who are the Ziladians? The Ziladians are starseed that have been regularly in touch with me, that have asked if they could share some more information on a weekly basis. So we're going to connect with them. Just be aware, my voice will change, my body language will change, the energy probably will shift as well, because it's their energy coming through and my energy stepping back, and I'm just allowing them to share whatever they want to share in this moment. Okay, just give me a moment to connect. Hello and good day. Wonderful to be with you again. We would like to remind you today about the importance of balance and harmony. It feels like things are speeding up. Things are happening very quickly, and sometimes you might have the feeling, where has the time gone? I've got so many things still on my to-do list. We are here today to make you aware that doing less will achieve more. Doing less will bring more balance, will bring more harmony, and will actually bring more results for you. Now, how will you do less with better results? It's simple. It's about connecting to your heart, letting your intuition guide you, and instead of trying to tick off your checklist, you're actually feeling into the energy. What is relevant in this moment? When you connect to your heart and ask that question, you will get a clear answer. The answer might be rest. Then it's good to consider resting. The answer might be follow your excitement. Then focus on that. The answer might be do some research into a specific topic or contact a specific person. Then these things will allow synchronicities to happen. Why are synchronicities important? Synchronicities are beautiful alignments because your energy is a perfect match with another energy, and therefore things unfold beyond expectation. And that happens because there is a higher guidance involved, and you are surrendering to that energy so it can unfold with less input required. Opportunities, solutions, experiences, spiritual awakenings, healings, it's all possible. When you want to have that connection and listen to that connection of your heart and the guidance of what's most important for you at this moment, you can, however, use your intention. Meaning, if there is a specific solution you're looking for, you can set that intention that you find that solution. If there is a specific thing you would like to fix or attract or manifest in your life, you can do that as well. Whilst you connect to your heart, bring that energy in and listen to the guidance you are getting. This is not about giving your power away to others, wanting others to give you the solutions. This is about strengthening your own intuition, becoming more familiar with the higher guidance that is there for you, starting to trust it, play with it, form a relationship with it, so it can empower you, so it can guide you, so it can be there for you. Do you need to do this all the time? No, you don't. We are inviting you to do this once, twice, 3 times a week, so you can start getting familiar with this process. So let's give it a try. Take a few deep breaths. Relax. Take another deep breath. And now connect to your heart. Feel your heart. What do you feel? Is it open? Is it trusting? Or does it feel a little bruised or damaged? Allow love and caring energy to come into your heart. Bring in an intention of what you'd like to achieve. Something realistic, something you believe is possible. Something you're very excited about. Something you desire. If you have just one thing, bring that energy into your heart. Listen to the answers. What guidance do you get? Often the answers are simple, maybe too simple. That is the power of this method and technique. Allow the simplicity to unfold. You might have like one action step. Take it. Set the intention that you take that action in the next 24 hours. Then you can do the exercise again to get your next step. Follow the synchronicities and allow the beauty of life to unfold for you. Thank you for your time, for your openness in trying this out, and enjoy the beautiful results that can come from this. We will see you next time. Goodbye. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the psychic readings and this Ladian channeling. They have a very loving and compassionate energy. They really are here to support and guide and connect you more to your heart and allow more of a balanced energy to unfold in your life, while still being you and allowing yourself to be you and unfold more of you. Yeah, it's all like coming together that way. If you have a question for next week or for the Zaladians, feel free to go to susievalentine.com. You can submit a psychic reading question, or you can submit a Zaladian starseeds question. And if you like some more personal attention honed into you, then also be aware that you can book a private session for yourself, 30 minutes, very affordable, either psychic reading or Zaladian channeling, and we can really hone into you, what is happening in your energy field, more specific pointers about what you can consider, next steps, life purpose, divine timings, things like that. Energy clearing can be part of that. Just know that's possible for you. Thank you for being here, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Goodbye.